Alright, and we're back, and hopefully this doesn't start stuttering and shit, because that would be fucking awful. Last left off, we identified the girl as Faith.
Did Toad say who was
She
there?
died,
Was it the woodsman?
and
It's possible. Whoever it was, it didn't
it
seem
looks like her husband's in a pretty bad spot, but
Well,
Toad is also in a
maybe
pretty bad
Prince
spot.
Lawrence can wait.
Yeah, you didn't see him. He could use some help, too.
Well, where to first?
Big, shit. Listen, right, there's a bloke upstairs going through all the woodsman's
You
things.
think he did it? What's her husband's name?
Lawrence. Prince Lawrence.
Oh man, man, I feel really bad about Toad and all. But you got that. You know what? I'm gonna be an asshole about it. You can flip a coin. Heads, Toad. Tails, Lawrence's apartment. We are going to Toad's.
Toad sounds like he needs help right now. We can check in on Prince Lawrence after.
Okay. I'm not looking forward to breaking the news to him anyway.
I mean, like, I guess Lawrence is already in a bad situation. He's kind of just chilling there with, like, blood on the floor. But, I mean, I don't know. Toad's already in trouble, so might as well help him
And
out.
we ended up going out the window, and I landed on Toad's car.
You guys made a real mess.
Yeah, looks worse in the day.
Oh, shit. Did we really walk?
Is somebody up there?
Just...
Wait here.
Damn, whoever's up in here hauled ass.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
That's enough, all right? Just shut it.
Let's just look around real quick.
Helen doesn't make this much of a mess.
Looks like there's a note on there. That'd be a pretty good thing to check out. So was this graffiti here the first time? Right when we were fighting?
Woodsman never did much reading anyway. What kind of asshole swings a lamp at a guy?
Just look at that big hole in the wall. Even though you were just looking out of it. We gained absolutely nothing from looking out of it a second time.
Is that his son?
Toads? I think.
Be nice in there, okay?
Let's just talk.
Hey, Toad. You in there? Bigby! And Miss White! Surely you didn't come all this way just for my bother?
You called me. You called me in like
Sorry, Bigby.
a place that wasn't my
Embarrassing, I
apartment.
have to admit, but I thought there was someone else in Woody's place.
Oh, there
There
was.
wasn't, though. Not when I checked. Nothing but a leaky drain pipe. Imagination must have got the best of me. So, you know, false alarm. There was someone, but they took off when we got here. Is that right? I guess your dad's ears have a year or two left. Haven't gone totally to the dogs, eh?
You don't even have ears. Being rather fishy, Toad.
Are you You alright?
He's fine, Miss White. Just stung his little toe. Better swimmer than walker, just like his dad.
Wanna...
So, I guess you'll be taking off now. No need to hang around here anymore. I mean, I'm sorry you came all the way here for nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
look
it
around.
was nothing, really.
Someone was here, and something's going on.
Was someone here
So
though?
this trip wasn't a complete waste of time. I'm gonna look around a bit before we leave.
Oh, I guess someone was here in the building,
The
but
longer you talk, the longer this...
sounded like he was trying to say someone was in this
All right,
apartment,
all right.
like
I
this
just
room.
don't want to waste your time, is all. Have a seat. Have a cup of tea. Whatever you like.
Phew. Grown-ups. Am I right? Hey, you know what? Flycatcher said you had a pretty awesome insect collection. I'd really love to see it. Is it in your room?
It has a weevil.
Cool.
Just mind the upholstery while you're looking for nothing.
Yeah, sure thing.
Toad, why is your apartment like how the wallpaper that looks like it belongs in like a 10-year-old boy's room?
How'd this happen?
Fucking hell. Damn thing must have fell off the table.
Uh-huh. The lamp just fell off the table.
Or the boy was faffing about, playing sods and swordfish. Who knows with the lad?
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no empty socket for that.
Your lock's busted, too. This place is falling apart.
Eh?
The lock. It looks like somebody kicked in the door.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, a fucking lock's been busted for weeks, mate. Right, it's just like everything else in this bloody building.
Mm-hmm. That was me.
I should probably get that thing fixed.
Let's look around some more. I thought I had my notification set to off. But I guess I didn't.
It's just some wood rot. Not mold or anything.
You bleeding?
Why? Is that...
It's blood. Still fresh.
Oh, well, I cut me hand. Ran around like a tit trying to pick out a wrap. Must have got some on the furnishments.
Sounds painful.
Oi! Don't you go mother-henning now. The wound didn't sit very long, you know. Perks of being a fable, I suppose. And a frog.
Alright. Okay. Just made sure to turn off my messaging thing.
There's more blood over here.
On the poker?
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, well, that's how it happened, didn't it? I was poking the coals and it slipped a bit. Sliced up in my foot like a seashell.
Oh.
Like a shit ugly thing. If you're gonna say something, out with it.
Yeah.
Wait. You dropped it on your foot? You told me before that you cut your hand.
Yeah.
No, I hope there's more
did cut
parts
my
like
hand.
this
I cut
in
my
the
hand
like other
first.
episodes
That
or
made me
later in
drop
this
the head down on
episode.
my foot.
But
Yeah,
I just hope they have like
really.
it's with people that aren't like bad liars like Toad. Just the more subtle things.
Oh my God, will you not make a big faff out of this? There's nothing to solve here, Sheriff. I'm telling you everything that happened. Why don't you believe me?
You have blood
Exactly,
covered,
you know.
like everything's covered in blood in your
This
apartment.
It's a goddamn mess, Toad. Looks like after a struggle or a fight. And I don't know why you'd cover for it. know you're lying about something.
But I'm not.
And you're just gonna make it worse for yourself the longer you keep up the act.
I'm not bullshitting you. Honest.
We'll see.
Just watch it ends up that Toad's actually being completely honest, and it's just all like a wild series of events that just happened that Toad had nothing to do with. What the fuck is this, Toad?
What is it now? If it's blood, you know what happened.
No, there's marks here on the windowsill. And what's that about?
No real reason. Just last night, when I'd come out, I was in a downright dizzy, mate, as you would be. And I plumb forgot the keys to this place. And I had to climb in through the
I had no
bloody
idea
window.
Toad had claws.
Really?
Scared Junior off to death. You heard the new Shakin' Stevens album yet? Bloody hell, Bigby. What sinister bit have you uncovered this time? I left the tap water running. Didn't
Yeah, you
stop
wouldn't
the
need
recycling.
keys.
What's the point of all this, mate? Really?
But you wouldn't need keys, since the lock's broken, so why'd you climb in through the window?
Huh?
Why'd you climb in through the window? You said it yourself. The lock's been rotten for weeks. You wouldn't have needed a key to get in.
Fucking hell. Just what are you on about, mate? After the state I was in, I didn't have me head, that's all it was. I forgot the fucking handle was fucking busted. And I'll tell you what else. It's embarrassing you bringing all this shit up, alright? So quit it with a 3rd degree and all that.
Whatever. Nothing to do with that TV. Oh. That looks like something.
There's a mark over here, too.
What do you mean?
There's a clean space in the dust over here.
Oh, maybe one of Junior's toys or something? I mean, who knows?
Hmm.
That broken lamp used to be here, right? Just tell me what happened.
Nothing happened, mate. Nothing! And why?
You see, if they didn't have, like, the camera closing up on the, lamp,
it's my own
I think that would be
place.
really
Don't you
cool.
think I
And then,
know what
like,
happens in it?
Because it wasn't on that table, Toad. There isn't any room in the electric.
because then, like, you know, you'd have to remember
Plugged in
your
over here,
own
and now it's
clues
there.
that you've
Oh,
discovered
just
yourself,
some
not like,
prefiguring.
oh
What
yeah, the
the
camera
heck?
reminded
Plug
me
it in.
about
Come
this.
on, Toad.
You'd have to
I
remember it
just hadn't
yourself.
gotten around to it yet. You see how many damn plugs there are? Bigby, come on. I'm begging for mercy over here, old boy.
But it's whatever,
I was
really.
looking forward to a nice afternoon. Just me and me son, and you've taken up enough of a day with all this sniffing around at me private belongings. I'm sorry I called, really I am. But will you please just bugger off?
Not yet.
Not yet. No one fought anyone, Bigby. There wasn't any scrap. So when? When are you gonna leave? I mean, I feel like I'm on trial here. In my own bloody home. It's not seemly.
When? When you start telling me the truth, Toad.
Well, I've told you the truth, mate. Jesus Christ, what more do you want?
Toad, these stories.
I'm not gonna threaten
make no
Toad.
sense. You
I
didn't
mean, as
set
much as he's
yourself on a
pissing me
post.
off, I don't want to fucking, I don't know.
Didn't forget your keys. You didn't bump the lamp.
I don't want to make Toad get pissed at me even more
Tell me
than he
what's
needs
going
to. After
She doesn't think
destroying
much
his
of me.
car.
I don't think.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Progress? Mr. Toad, you're bleeding.
Take off the hat.
It was that butcher, a Tweedle, Damo D. You gotta strip them down to their johnnies before you can tell which is which. He come bulging in, screaming about something the woodsman had. Or thought he had. I don't know. He tore up the place. Beat me up when I said I didn't have it. I tried to go out the window, but he pulled me back in.
Where did he go?
It's been a hard morning, I could tell you that.
You know where the Tweedle went?
He mentioned something about Prince Lawrence's. I don't know if he'd already been there, was going there, but he said something about it. I would have told you. I wanted to, really, I did. But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy. I even tried to give the bastard a coat. He wouldn't take it.
Whose coat?
The girl.
Dad borrows things from people who live here. Sometimes.
Borrows?
I don't steal nothing. Turn around here would astonish you, mate. I merely repossess what's been left behind.
Well, we'll be taking the coat now. If she has next of kin, family, anyone.
All right. Fetch him the fur. Fine bit of dress it is. No, I wouldn't wear it outside.
Wait.
Yeah, what is that?
It's an envelope.
Fucking hell, of course there is. For my luck, it's a map to some bloody doubloons.
It's addressed to Prince Lawrence. Do you want to try and give it to him, or...?
That belongs to
I'd make
Lawrence.
it a dilemma.
Shut up, Toad.
Doesn't seem right opening another man's mail. Let's try and give it to him.
Okay.
Well, it's been quite a surprising day for all of us, hasn't it? I'd see you out, but I'm afraid of dripping any more blood in the place.
It was very nice talking to you, TJ.
Thanks. See ya.
Alright, so guess now check
Does it
on Prince
always go
Lawrence.
that smoothly?
Not often.
So, the prince is now?
Maybe you should call a cab instead of like walking
So
there.
let's lead.
Our only lead, really.
When you put it that way.
Are we not gonna hail a cab or anything? We're in New York. I guess it's still early morning, so
I don't want to stay here any longer than we have to, so let's just pick an approach and stick to it, okay? Just humor me.
We're here to question Lawrence.
Yeah.
Bump him up on the suspect list or cross him off entirely.
Okay.
What is it?
I just don't think he did it.
In cases like these, isn't it usually the husband?
For
well, if you don't think he did it,
But
well,
this is
good,
different.
because one of our goals is to either cross him off, or we're just gonna bump him up on the suspect list. There's a chance that we're gonna cross him off entirely, so you should agree with me, please. Well, I will decide which action to do next time. Thank you for watching, and see ya.